Hello, I'm Suzette Mullen, if you're a story finder, book coach, memoir writer, and avid reader. Welcome to your next read with Suzette. And this is our next read, Playing Big. Why I read this book? Well, let's first start with the title and subtitle. Playing Big, Practical Wisdom for Women Who Want to Speak Up, Create, and Lead. I see that and I say, yes, please. That's me. That's what I want to do. But most of the time, or much of the time, I don't know how. And instead, I play small. I'm dying to know what that practical wisdom, she says, is inside. But first, how do I come to know about this book? One of my book coaching clients mentioned it to me over a year ago, and then it kept coming up in conversation. You may notice that happens to you too, a book you've never heard of, suddenly recommended by multiple people. I don't know about you, but I like to think of that as the universe trying to tell me something. And I almost always end up buying that book. Here are a few key takeaways from Playing Big and also some tips for writers. Tara Mohr defines playing big up front. It's playing big according to what playing big means to you. See how she includes the reader and proactively addresses a concern some readers might have? Playing big doesn't have to look a certain way. It's what it looks like for you. Gosh, I wish this book had been around in my 20s, 30s, and 40s. It explains a lot of the playing small decisions I made in those decades. Later, she describes her ideal reader, and that's something critically important for a writer to understand. It's women who, for reasons they're not sure, weren't able to move forward toward their biggest dreams and aspirations. And that made me feel seen. It explained a lot of things for me. A good book helps a reader feel less alone. Playing Big talks about the importance of body wisdom. As a former practicing lawyer, I've got great critical thinking skills. My default is to appeal to logic, not intuition. And it's later in life I've learned to listen to my body wisdom as well. Heck, I've written a whole memoir about it, Graveyard of Safe Choices, which I'll be pitching soon to agents and editors. Are you a head first or a body first kind of listener? Tara Mohr suggests that in order to play big, we need to listen to our body. One more tip for my writers. In my coaching work, I guide clients to uncover their deep why for writing. If they're unclear about why they're writing their story, their readers will be unclear too. Tara Mohr is crystal clear about why she's writing this, and you can feel her passion from the very beginning. Who should read this book? Women that want to live bigger lives and they don't know how. Women entrepreneurs who feel stuck and want to grow but they don't have the tools to do so. And women who don't understand what's been holding them back from living more fully. Now, if you like playing big, I want you to check out We Should All Be Millionaires by Rachel Rodgers, another book that's in the women's empowerment space. And I also recommend Essentialism by Greg McGowan and The One Thing by Gary Keller and Jay Papasan. These books aren't specifically geared to women, but I think they complement playing big beautifully. To play big, we have to get clear on what matters to us and focus our energy there, instead of letting distractions get in the way. Essentialism and The One Thing help us do just that. For more book tips, check out my Reader's Corner posts on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, and my website, yourstoryfinder.com. Playing Big by Tara Mohr is your next read.
Your Next Read with Suzette was produced by So Good Media at the Candy Factory, a co-working and social club in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. Check it out at coworkinginlancaster.com. Learn more about Suzette and her book coaching services at yourstoryfinder.com. So good.